Well, what more can you say about the fires? We're seeing them on satellite radar, more of them popping up.
Yeah, when I look at the radar, oftentimes I'm like, wow, they're popping up left and right, and you see the evacuation orders come out. And when the smoke plumes show up this clearly on the radar, you know there's some substance to it. The radar beam can bounce off anything, fine particles of pollen, dust, and sometimes smoke in this case, and a lot of that's lofted ash. And you look at the satellite imagery, that is a huge plume. In fact, the smoke plume's all the way down south the Rock Hill. So if you're looking off to the south and you see some haziness, that is the smoke plume. If you start to smell some smoke, it's likely coming from those fires. We've had northwest winds, and again, maybe not quite as high as yesterday, but these were still pretty gusty. Anything over 25 or 30 is a problem for a fire, but we've seen many gusts over 30, 35, even close to 40 miles per hour, and it's bone dry. The driest, windiest part of the day is always the warmest part of the day, too, so that's when you see the fires kind of flare up. They do calm down at night as the wind goes down and the humidity comes up. Now, we're looking at frost tonight as temperatures fall down into the mid and upper 30s, a little bit better the next couple of days. So if you plant it early, you might have to take some precautions tonight. The dryness of the air actually causes it to cool down quite a bit as well. Evaporative cooling. When there's moisture in the air, it can retain heat a lot longer. When it's dry like this, you see these rapid cool-offs at night and then a rapid warm-up in the afternoon. Winds will be southwest tomorrow, so almost a 90-degree change from the northwest wind that we had today, and not quite as gusty, but peak heating of the day, they could pick up around 15 to 25 miles per hour. Northwest flow starts to turn into southwest flow, which is a much warmer flow, and that means temperatures getting close to 80 for Friday and Saturday ahead of our next storm system. Now, I washed my car yesterday. It did not take long to be completely covered in pollen. It's covered today. The pollen's not going anywhere. Pine is number one. That's what we all see. It's not the big allergen, the oak and sweet gum are the number 2 and 3 pollens on there, but those are huge allergens to you and I. Rain chances, finally, some rain Sunday, Monday, but it's not going to be enough to put the fires out. It will help tremendously, though. We could see some strong storms Sunday to our west. This is a much more of a sure thing. Monday, some questions about timing, but we could potentially see a 15% chance of a severe thunderstorm. I'll show you the 2 waves of rain. First one, this is good news here. Widespread rain, so everybody gets some. The totals aren't off the charts. It's not a soaking all-day rain like we desperately need, but there will be another round on Monday, so 2 days in a row. That will make up for the fact that it's not an all-day rain, but the fact that it arrives in the afternoon could be problematic for stronger storms. Warm temperatures, they're sticking around. We go into April. April next week, above average temperatures. Our average high jumps up close to 70 by next week, and we'll see temperatures well into the 70s, if not higher. I'll show you the Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. You see the warm-up going into the weekend. Rain, yes, thankfully Sunday, Monday. Your 10-day forecast shows I was optimistic for maybe some rain next week again, but it looks dry. The fact that we have a 10-day forecast with just 2 days with rain on in March into April, it's not a good sign. The dry conditions are going to persist.
All right.